Aloha and welcome to Showcase Hawaii, Hawaii's only home shopping show. I'm Wayne Nunez.
And I'm Lori Nunez.
We have another great show for you and another great product. Now, we featured shell pearls in the past. This is a new item we're featuring.
You're going to love it.
You're going to love it. It's a little different because you're going to be able to get a light version and a dark version. You also get the necklace along with the bracelet. And I gotta say, the iridescent colors of these pieces are amazing. They look great on screen, but when you get them in your hand and you're feeling them and you hear them, because they actually sound like pearls too. And the material they're made of, they crush shells and then they reform them and then they polish them to get this beautiful iridescent. So essentially they're made out of the same thing that a pearl is, but they're reconstituted to be a perfect pearl.
And the feeling, it's very smooth against your skin. It's very, beautiful, and the shape is so wonderful. I think for a lot of you, what we always talk about is wanting something that looks very expensive, but is very affordable, especially if you're going to somewhere where you're traveling. A lot of you are traveling now that you have time, and so you don't want to be wearing something that's thousands of dollars, real pearls, taking it on a trip.
Tahitian pearls are so expensive.
Right, but taking it on a trip and then worrying about losing it, So, but yet you want to dress and look nice. And
fancy.
What I love about this though, fancy as it is, you can wear it casually, and yet you can dress it up and wear it going out to a special event. But also just against a lot of different skin tones, these would look really beautiful.
Now I have to point out, you're going to get the necklace and you're going to get the bracelet as a set. So that's the set price. We're also going to have a buy two special on this. But the great thing about this set is the bracelet is a stretch bracelet. So Lori is wearing it and I'm actually wearing it because I wanted to show you that the bracelet actually looks pretty cool if you're going to be, even for the guys.
Yes.
I've been seeing a lot of guys, especially in Hawaii, that get away with wearing a lot of different types of jewelries. We're talking diamonds, pearls, and it looks super cool. Now, I paired this with a lava rock bead bracelet, and it looks really cool. But they're conversation pieces, and you don't have to worry if it's too feminine or it doesn't look masculine enough, because I think that the trend now, you'll see, is people, guys and women, are wearing an array of things, and they're being very nonchalant about it, but they look really cool, and that's what I really like about it.
Well, I think a lot of people are realizing that jewelry can be for men and women, and the men are embracing this opportunity to be able to wear more jewelry. You're seeing celebrities wearing pearls. You're seeing models and magazines and on commercials.
Exactly.
So it is very on trend and very modern. I want to say that what I love about this bracelet, we're always talking about trying to figure out your bracelet size. We're talking about having to get it up and over your knuckles. But with this, you can gift it easily or get it for yourself because it is a stretch bracelet where you can just put it on very easily. I like that because you can take it on and off by yourself. You don't have to fuss with trying to get a clasp. The other great thing with the necklace is that it's this really beautiful length.
It is. It's an 18-inch length. Now you can see on screen, it has a silicone string that allows you to stretch it out, and then it will return back to its original shape. But having that flexibility of not having to know your size wrist and being able to just slip it over your knuckles, that with our custom pieces, you have to know exactly what size you need. But with this particular item, you don't have to know what size you need to go over your knuckles, and it will slip over.
With sets, I always like to point out you don't have to give someone the whole set if you don't want to.
But it's so affordable.
But it's so affordable.
Yes.
But you can gift one person the necklace, one person the bracelet, or what we always love to suggest and people love doing is one item might be for the birthday, one item might be for a holiday or something special, and you build upon this collection.
And again, if they're good, they get the other piece. If they're bad, keep it for yourself. But no, you can. I mean, it is affordable enough to get. Maybe you want a light set and a dark set, and you want to pair them, because you can layer this and pair them together.
Right.
You could wear more than one bracelet, and it's gonna look really nice.
Right.
And then you could wear more than one necklace, and
Right.
it's gonna look really
That
nice.
looks
Look at
really
that.
good.
It looks
Yeah.
very good together.
Right.
So, with that buy two special, you can get more than one set. I also want to point out these mix and match perfectly together. So it's not going to be so much of a contrast where you're going to be able to tell they're distinctively different. We try and mix it up so that they can pair well together and you can wear them together.
Well, so many of you have been saying you wear several bracelets at
Yes.
once.
Yes.
And why not? I mean, a lot of you have a lot in your jewelry box, so let's like put it all on. You know,
Exactly.
enjoy it.
Right.
That's what we're always talking about is, you know, how many things do you have tucked into your safe that you never, you know, they never see the light of day. You never get a chance to wear it. It's just never the right time.
Well, we were talking about what's the dumbest thing. We had a conversation at dinner with some friends, and we were saying, what's the dumbest thing you ever bought? And a lot of people, a lot of things that came up were jewelry, and the topic was that, but it was that most people were saying, we never wear it, we keep it in the safe or a safe deposit box because we're either too afraid to wear it because we don't want somebody to take it from us, we don't want to lose it, and we don't want to leave it somewhere.
Right.
And we talk about that all the time on the show,
Well,
that people have these
yes.
expensive pieces of jewelry
Right.
that they don't even know where it
Right.
went.
I did have a parent call and say, gosh, I wish I hadn't started with the real jewelry with my daughter.
Giving it away?
She gave her and her husband gave their daughter as a gift a pair of diamond earrings, real. And she immediately lost one side. And so they were just devastated.
That's
because
weird, because I was out and the other day I found a diamond earring. No, I'm kidding, I did.
And so they thought, gosh, had we just started with a cubic zirconia or something, you know, less expensive, seen whether or not she could keep it, you know, a year or two from now, does she still have both sides and all that? I mean, now they won't do the real jewelry anymore, but you know, we always talk about that, and it doesn't matter. It could be where they're, you know, cakey young, it could be teens, it could be even 20s, but you know, a lot of times you want to kind of see, are they capable
Yeah, and
of, you know,
keeping it,
not
it nice.
losing it,
Right.
keeping it nice, taking care of it, you know. But in the end, I think what we've been realizing, I mean, we've been hearing stories for 18 years.
Yes, a lot of
And-
sad stories.
Right. And so, you know, whereas we do offer 14 karat gold, you know, solid if you want it, but do you really want to spend the thousands and thousands of dollars on real pearls or real, you know, what I want to say is, you know, expensive metals, and then poof, it's gone, you know, just one moment, taking it off, taking the ring off, washing your hands, forgetting it at the airport bathroom or on the plane or whatever.
And we're really great. If you've been watching Showcase Hawaii over the years, we're really great, if I say so myself, about featuring things that look very
Right.
expensive but are very affordable.
Yes.
We're all about that.
Yes.
So if you want something that's going to look like you got it at a high-end jewelry store, these pieces are definitely like that, and they're so versatile.
Yeah, and may I suggest, if this is your first time watching or your first time buying, however long you've been watching and shopping with us, you know, if you're thinking, oh, okay, I want to try that, you know, you can always just try one item, see the quality, and then go from there. And I can just tell you from experience, so many of you will do that, and then you'll order, 5, 10 more pieces of the same thing because you realize how beautiful it is.
And we've had thousands, tens of thousands of customers that are repeat customers too.
Yes.
So log on to www.showcasehawaii.tv.
Looking for Hawaii-inspired items at affordable prices? Watch Showcase Hawaii at 6:30 a.m., 3 p.m., and 12:30 a.m. every day on Spectrum Channel 1016.
We have another item. Actually, it's 6 items, but it's in sets of 2, so it's basically 3 different choices. Now, if I haven't confused you enough, you have to watch because this is our set of 2
Right.
kahakai, pearl, sea charm, and shell necklaces.
I
So
love that.
each sea charm is paired with a different shell.
And we always try to narrow it down because we know it can get overwhelming if you have too many
I
choices.
think they're already overwhelmed.
But at the same time, we want to give you options.
Right.
So we'll just take this step by step.
Right.
And I always tell people when you're trying to make a decision, I feel like you're drawn to certain items where you just feel like it speaks to you. That's so beautiful. I want to wear it. Or you immediately think about someone. So you have the beautiful honu.
Mm-hmm. And it's paired with a conch shell.
I love that. And I love that, the design elements. We always look at design elements and the fact that you can see the shell and also even on the fins. And then you've
that
got,
conch is really kind of cool the way it's designed. Now, I want to point out, every necklace comes with an 18-inch adjustable chain.
Right.
Lori's wearing it and it falls, I think, at the 18-inch, but
Right.
you can adjust it shorter or longer. Now, every necklace comes with an accent freshwater pearl along with the charm.
That's
Now,
pretty.
depending on what set you get, the set that you're seeing now is the starfish along with that shell design. So depending on which one you get, you're going to be feeling a little different. So we have 3 designs. We have the honu, the starfish, and the seahorse.
Well, can I say this is the perfect necklace if you're into layering or wearing more than one necklace, which is very on trend now, because you can adjust the length and because they match in that they have pearls, but they're different charms. So you can make one length, another one shorter.
Yes.
You could wear 2 or 3.
The layering is, you
Yes.
can see on screen, this is the seahorse.
Right.
And the layering is very on trend right now. And you don't necessarily have to layer it with the same type of necklace. You could layer it with something else. Maybe you want all pearls or whatnot.
Right.
So you could layer it differently.
Right. But I love that you have your options. And again, I always think that people will tell us stories. Oh, the honu is my amakua, or I've always loved the seahorses from when I was, a little keiki. So I think when you're thinking about who you're going to gift to, each one will speak to you. And it was funny, I was just having this conversation with someone, and she was trying to decide for her granddaughters, and the granddaughters are adults now, and they're living in different states. And so she was saying, I think it's okay if I get them the same one, because they're never going to wear it at the same time or, in the same place. And
But it would be fine too if they did.
Right.
It's
So
that connection.
Right. So we're having this whole conversation about what we've found over the years is some grandparents feel it's easier, or even parents feel it's easier if you get everybody in the group the same, so they're not kind of fighting over how come she got this one and I got this one or whatever.
Well, growing up, my brother was a couple years older than me. So we would both people would try and give us 2 of the same thing,
exactly
different colors.
Oh, okay.
Inevitably,
He got the color you wanted.
yes. And he got the color he wanted.
Aw.
But nobody gave us the same colors
Right.
or the same sizes, obviously,
Yeah.
but it was always where it should have been the same exact thing. And you can't complain because
Right.
you can't say so-and-so got
Right.
this, I got this. So I kind of remember when people are asking, what do you think? I usually say, it's probably safer if you get the same thing. I love our Haumana koa wood cross. This is a new cross. We haven't featured it actually. We haven't featured it at all. And we were talking about this on another show. It's the perfect size because it's not too big
Yes.
and it's not too small. You could see it on me, and then you could see where Lori's holding the silver. So you do get a choice of either gold plated or silver plated over brass. We're all about giving you options. So we wanted to give you options. And a lot of people love wearing one or the other.
Right.
So we wanted to give you that option of
Well, a lot of people say they have a collection of crosses. And then when we have our buy two special, for me, the hardest thing is deciding which one.
Well,
But,
you don't decide. You actually get one of each.
Right. I was just going to say. So I usually get one of each, and that's what most of you do and you'll tell me, well, I want one for wearing with different outfits or different times. Or you may have two people that you want to gift to, or you may want to keep one and give one to another. But I do love the design. It's classic, and yet it has that unique flare design, which makes it really beautiful. And remember, each one will be unique because of the grain, the design of the grain, because of the koa wood will make each one slightly different.
I have to stress that koa wood that's inlaid in that cross is coated. So
Right.
it is protected.
Right.
A lot of people wondering,
Yes.
what if it gets wet?
Yes.
You don't want to wear it in the ocean or in the shower or anything like that. If you did, it's fine, just wipe it off.
Right.
But it is coated, so it is protected to a certain extent where if you submerge it for a long time, it might penetrate, but it's not likely to do that.
Right.
So we also wanted to include a chain, a matching rope chain. This is a 22-inch adjustable.
22-inch is very good.
Well,
And-
I think it's that
right.
sweet spot. Everybody is asking for a 22-inch, so I finally gave them a 22-inch
And the
chain.
adjustment is about
2 inches.
2 inches. So you can see the chain here, and it's wherever you want to clip onto will be the length.
Yeah,
But-
so you could add another 2 inches to that length. But we have featured other crosses in the past, but this is a new design, and it's a very special design. We want to make sure you get in on it because this price, as with everything else, is going up considerably. But this price is kept at that sweet spot where we know that it's affordable, and on top of that, you could do a buy two special.
Right. And we just know that you have a lot of people on your gift list.
Mm-hmm.
And also, many of you are saying you just like to keep something in your drawer, just
give
in
out.
case.
Yes.
Right. Just in case, because there's always someone that, is doing something nice that you want to give something to show your appreciation.
It's funny how organized some people are. Some people are buying for Christmas in March, April.
May, June, yeah,
Some
early.
people are buying a year in advance. Some people just see the special, know that later on it might not be available
Exactly.
or it might be more expensive.
Yes.
So they get in on the special and they keep it in their drawer. But you're going to get a gift box with each one of the items that
Right.
you get from us. Either a gift box or you'll get an organza bag.
Right, and if you have a special event coming up, this is something you can start to think about and just kind of put to the side and keep it there. Or many of you are, planning trips and you're going to go visit family or friends. So you want to get it in time.
And then other people have visitors coming here too.
Yes, yeah. Well, I was just going to say, if you could please plan it in advance, because some of you will call and say, oh, I'm leaving in 2 days,
Yes.
or they're arriving in 2 days
Yep.
and they're only here, for a short time. And we do ask that you allow 1 week for delivery, although sometimes, if we can try and get it to you sooner. So just keep that in mind.
Yeah, we're here for you, but we can only do so much. And we try and accommodate all the requests, which 99.9% of the time we do, which is nice for you because it's stressful for us.
Yeah, I know.
But it's not stressful for you.
I feel like it's my event that I have to get
exactly.
it to, you know?
Yes.
I mean,
we have a personal responsibility to get it to you on time.
Right.
So we get a little stressed out when it is not on time.
Although we don't have control over the mail, as you know,
Right.
we just do our best. And over the past 18 years, the U.S. Postal Service has been fantastic and has gotten things there in time, normally, within a normal time range.
It is amazing how quickly still things move through the mail. And
Right.
we're very fortunate to have a really great relationship with the post office. I don't think we've ever lost. I think we lost one package. Not we, they. And then they recovered it later.
Usually I think it's always been where they found it or someone else accepted it and put it in a drawer or put it away.
So to take the stress away, don't decide on one color or the other color.
Right.
We want this stress-free.
Yes.
Get both.
Yes.
Or you could get two of the same color. And you're going to get a buy two special when you do that. And we always try to give you the best price as a single piece.
Right.
But we also like to reward you when you buy more than one piece.
Right.
And then you could get in that buy two special. And you will get a separate packing for each piece that you get. So that we do as a favor to you. And don't forget the free shipping here in Hawaii. We always have free shipping here in Hawaii. These are our custom Hawaiian scroll bracelets that we're going to be featuring in the show.
Some people gift it when you're young. Child, teenager, Other people don't get this until they hit a milestone. And then still others don't get the wider ones until they hit other milestones or they finally gift it to themselves.
You've always seen these people that wear multiple bracelets on their arm.
4, 5, 6, 8.
Yeah, and they're all different
all
sizes.
Different sizes.
All different names. Sometimes they're gifted to you. Other time you might be wearing your mom's or your auntie's.
I think those are neat.
Other times somebody like a husband or a mom or dad might gift them to their kids during certain milestones in their lives, so they collect. As Lori was saying, maybe they start out with a 4mm and then they work all the way up to a 20mm, depending on what milestones they hit.
Well, I have to say, more than once we've heard this story over the past 17 years that, whether it's a grandmother or a parent, that they'll say, well, I want to test out the responsibility of my child first and give them something less expensive, and then work up to gifting them the custom piece
in 14 karat or 24 karat gold.
And we do and can offer it in 14 karat gold. But what we found over the years is everyone is wanting to have that look, but you don't not only do you not want to spend that much maybe right now, but you also just don't want to worry so much. And if you've ever had a very, very expensive piece, you know what I mean. It's like if you're wearing something that's thousands of dollars, it's a little nerve-wracking.
Now it's tens of thousands of dollars. Yeah. Those bracelets that you bought in the 70s that are 20 to 25 millimeters, that are thick barrel bracelets, we're talking $10,000 to $15,000, $20,000.
I've had customers call and say, they went to go get the current appraisal price, and I mean they're wearing that much on their arm, and it's scary, They're scary. So not only are you afraid to wear it out, then it sits in your safe, and then you don't want to travel with it. I mean, that would be,
devastating.
If you forgot it. And we have so many of you who say, I just took it off for a minute to wash my hands or put it in the bathroom at the airport or whatever, and then they forgot it. So this is our way of thanking you for being such great customers and viewers throughout the years. We wanted to make sure that you were able to order these for yourself and for your loved ones, and we're going to hold this price just for this month. We can't promise you after, just because we've really tried to keep the price affordable for so long.
Now this, what you're seeing is the base price. So I'll tell you what the base price includes, because everybody's like, what does that include? Do I get this? So the base price is sterling silver, 0.925 sterling silver metal, that sterling silver that everybody loves. So that's your base.
Right.
So you also get an engraved design on the outside.
Right.
So maybe you might want princess design, which
Right.
is really popular, or heritage design, which is very traditional, or kalakini design, which is also another traditional, or maybe you like nature. So Miley
We say
design
Miley, yeah.
is popular. So you get that, that's included. Also, what's included is the name. You could either get it in black enamel, or you could get it in raised lettering. Depending on what kind of style you want, design or look you want,
Right.
you could choose either one of those. So those are all included.
And it would be a straight
edge is
yeah.
included too.
But if you wanted to add an extra, what we call scallop cutout edge, which follows the design of the scroll
Mm-hmm.
and adds just a different look to the bracelet, then you can pick and select and just pay a little bit more for that extra customization to have the edge cut out.
Right. Now, if you wanted a special design like bamboo, now bamboo is much more intricate, or maybe you wanted all sea animals, or maybe you want all plumarias. Those are much more intricate designs, so we do have an add-on price. The other add-on price is if you want to engrave it inside with a special message. We get a lot of people
Right.
that want to put some special message inside. That is a add-on charge.
Right.
And then lastly, if you want it in gold plating. Now, because gold hit the $5,000 mark and above,
Per ounce.
it's been crazy. So we're going to make sure that if you want that, you can add it on.
The gold plating.
And we're still charging a minimal charge for that gold plating, but you can add that on. Well, we hope you were able to get in on one of these great deals today.
The ordering process is so fast and so easy, so log on to showcasehawaii.tv.
Thanks for watching.
Bye for now.